Okay, good. Good evening, everybody. It's Board of Health, September 27th, 7 o'clock. So we're going to review the minutes from August 23rd. Did you guys have any questions? Sure. Thank you. I will make a motion to accept the minutes.
I'll second it.
All right, Laura made a motion.
Laura, if I could, just in case that they were approved, I'll pass this down to you. It's the actual copy that I need you to sign.
Okay. They are approved.
Thank you.
Today's the 27th. Just looking at the next Board of Health activities for August.
Foolishly, I didn't print myself a copy of them, so if you have a question, you gotta be specific when you aim it at me. Thanks. And I was actually thinking about this. I do this on a weekly basis, and if you want, so that it's less for you to digest, if I'm sending it to the town administrator, I can send it to you guys too on a weekly basis.
Yeah, that would be, that's
Okay.
good. Then it's easier to
Yeah.
read and get.
Right.
It's not been- You guys have any questions about it? Is there more about the boosters?
It's ongoing.
It's still on.
I heard from the neighbor at the end of last week, and I was out last week
Right.
at the end of the week. It seems to be cyclical, so I thought he might come tonight, but since he's not here, I'll let you know that he did actually record them. He did contact the police to log a complaint, so I'll check with them tomorrow. And I'm sure it is cyclical because they raise poultry.
Okay.
So I need to, I don't know what we do in between. I've got to figure it out. It is a right to farm.
Right.
There's got to be some concessions that can be made that allows Mr. Fontaine to do what he needs to do without disrupting Mr. Riak at 5 or 6 o'clock every morning. So there's got to be an in-between.
And had you ever reached them? I know they were in the hospital or something.
Yes, I have not called Mr. Fontaine again yet. It will be.
Yeah,
But yeah, it had calmed down after that.
right.
It went a month. So, but it's starting again.
Okay. I mean,
So-
like we had said before, perhaps they could move that.
Right.
That was my only question. Any other questions? Moving on to number 3, the COVID update.
So I know you guys get my report on Mondays. I do keep track during the week. So we currently have, I forget what I said, 26 cases.
Yeah.
26 cases. I was very excited this morning to take 20 or so off that had completed isolation, and then went further down the report and had 21 to add to the report. So we're kind of keeping a balance at this point in time. Mariah, who's the nurse director at the schools, was going to provide a statement, but just information for you guys about the school. Something must have happened because she's usually very on things and I haven't received it yet. So when I do receive it, I'll forward it to you. I did want to clarify that I did check in with her today, though. I was looking at the COVID-19 data dashboard for the district, and I think there was some question about the number of positive cases. I just wanted to let you know that what they're posting is cumulative. It's not for the week, it's added up. So the last report that was posted said that there were 30 cases that they processed, and that's since the beginning of school.
Okay.
There was some question too, if we were getting the information through Maven that the school was reporting. And I did do a cross check, as did the case tracing nurses that work through MPHN for us. And I think I only had one that I couldn't find anywhere, so they're checking on that. But otherwise, it looked like they are coming through.
You can send your student child to work on up for random testing.
They have a lot of choices.
So that's what we send you for random testing.
Yeah.
And so when they come in contact, they have to go get cleared to rapid test, but then they also can just roll dice and call names and it gets entered into the
Pool
program.
testing.
Can come in and get tested. And I think that was pretty smart of them to do.
Yeah.
And they also have, so they do the pool testing, you can sign your child up, and they also have something called test and stay. So if they are exposed, they can be tested continually in order to stay in school. So there's lots of options that they're working with. I know that the nurses are working very hard at the schools, and it's a difficult situation. They did the commissioner did extend till November 1st. I saw that
That
today.
was today in the news.
Yeah.
Honestly, that was probably some of the better news today, because all the other stuff wasn't good. It wasn't just COVID, it was just bad news day. So,
Our as far as our percentages for vaccinating, they really haven't changed.
Okay.
So I think
Because I know, is it Destiny was still saying
80%.
80%? Yeah.
Mhm. It really hasn't changed. And that's really all I had as far as that goes. It's pretty much the same week to week.
And it's, since the numbers have gone up, I told you every time I drive by the
Oh.
urgent care near my work, I can always say, oh, this is what the numbers are gonna be this week, by how many cars are there. And
Yeah.
they're right on target still, so.
I do know that, and I'm sure everybody saw the CDC and FDA approved Pfizer for a booster.
Yes, yeah.
And that it's right, 65 and older can go ahead and get a booster if they so choose, and then 18 to 64, if you have a higher risk,
Yeah.
you can do that. And if you're in a high risk occupation, 18 to 64, you can also get a booster,
Yeah, they put medical in there.
medical and occupational.
Yeah.
Yep.
Heard that. Thank you. Anything else on that or questions? Okay. All right, adjustment to the 196 Brooks Road Community Septic Loan.
I maybe got a little ahead of myself when I brought that to you guys, because I left out the cost of the perk test, which is $750.
Oh.
So it's actually 21,625, not 28,775. So if I just need a vote on it, and it was my error leaving that out.
Go to what, approve
Yeah,
that?
that's, yeah.
That's fine.
So say the numbers again.
21,625 is the
Is
actual,
the actual, okay. Okay, all in favor of that? Excellent. I have nothing to report that Lori hasn't already talked about, so that we haven't already talked about. If you guys, members, have anything to report?
Those are Dropbox for
Oh.
textile.
Textile.
Actually, it's going very well. People have been very courteous in dropping only things that go in there and not leaving things on the outside of the box. They've been emptying it frequently. Thank you.
That's awesome.
Have we revisited, maybe, not sure if that's the question there. Are we doing a bulk list? We stay, or we still working on that? Is there any update?
I haven't set anything up. It's just been very busy.
Oh, I
but
know, I understand. I was just curious.
And I'm not sure if people know that the Winchendon transfer station they allow us to bring bulky waste there. And on Saturdays, and I'll put the flyer out there again, but they also accept hazardous waste on Saturdays
All Saturdays?
until
Till
the end of October, I think. So I'll put that back out there, but it's on our website. And it's a specific time. Days, 7 days,
Okay,
from like April to October.
residents don't need anything, like you don't need,
You'll pay for
you
it.
pay for it, but you don't need a tag that says you're from Templeton or whatever, so.
I don't think you do, but I'll have to look. All the information's on
It's
the
on, I
flyer.
know it's on the flyer.
Yeah.
Yes, I was.
I'm sorry, I'm
the
over a
last- No,
certain
that's okay.
age. and If you ask me what I had for lunch, I might not be able to tell you.
I know what I had today.
I did want to tell you one other thing, and publicly thank Templeton Municipal Light and Water. If you
Yes.
notice, there is a Ford Explorer out there that now
Yes.
says Town of Templeton Board of Health. I don't have to take my vehicle to perk tests and things like that anymore. So
Know that it's a decent vehicle.
it's
which
a
is
beautiful
nice.
vehicle,
Yeah,
and I really appreciate it.
definitely. Thank you to the Templeton Light and Water. That was an awesome. Yeah.
Very nice.
Us. Next meeting.
Right, down for the next one.
October 25th.
Yeah, you wait.
You're gonna be what?
I'll be dressed for it.
Oh, it's Halloween?
It's the week of.
Week of, oh. What do you have up your sleeve this year, Earl?
I'll bring candy. So that date's good with you guys?
That is fine. Sometimes I put it in the wrong one, but no, the 25th, got it. Okay, anything else?
Motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn. Second, Mark. All right, we are adjourned. It is